What's going on, guys? Graham Cracker Gaming here, back with another Project Cars 2 video. And today, if you recall back to my last video, edited me, put up on screen. Tell you what, to make it up for it, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll make this like a two-parter race. This race ain't done yet. We still got another 24 hours to go through, or another 12 hours to go through. Wink, wink. So, I know it's been a couple days since the 24 hours of Daytona. It's been about practically a week since the 24-hour race, and I've just been holding back on this video because my mood for wanting to record and upload videos has just been a couple days. So I figured I'd continue on with our little race that kind of got messed up the last week. So yeah, so continuing with the C7R Corvette at Daytona for 24 hours, starting at midnight, and I got a little weather progression going on to make it so it kind of works out okay, better than having it on random and having it snow. If you haven't seen the last video, I recommend go see that before you watch this one. So yeah, let's get into it. There we go. Alright, so I'm getting pit strategy all up together. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, pit strategy. Tires. Put it to recommended because stuff will change up. So that should be good. So save that. Uh-oh. Hold on. I keep all these all the cars I know I'm gonna run on save, so I know, so I can just not create a new one unless I'm gonna be running a different car that I don't normally run. And, okay, so let me just. Oh. You know, it should be fine actually, because I ran with the car before at some other times. So, all right. Okay, that was nice. Not really. Sometimes I do not understand Project Cars AI sometimes, so kind of get merged in with the LMP2 traffic, because DPI was not added into Project Cars 2. Gotta break a little early. We actually have to lead for, well, going back to seconds. Whoa, okay. What happened to my... Hold on a second. Did I not change the rear tires as well? I think I forgot to do that. Of course. Cut to next scene. So yeah. I can't get any luck. Why? Brake! Don't run into the car. Why is Project Cars 2's AI so freaking broken? Okay, there you go. Oh my god. So now we can actually start this race. So just like the last time, 25 minutes. Time of speed, the speed of time is about 15, like it was the last time. Okay. Okay, we're dropped down to third. It's fine. Just gotta wait for the track to start drying out a bit. Running right into the back end of the BMW. Okay. It's gonna trying not to talk. I'm trying to just let the rain just play out through here. Now let's get through what I need to be saying here. Not sure when rain's supposed to stop. I put it so it goes from rain to overcast to to clear. So yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're going good so far. I'm gonna break a little, let off early. There we go, first lap done. Well, not yet, we still gotta get through the high banks. I was thinking my mic wasn't on for a second. What the hell? Okay. Break a little early. Once it starts to dry out, I'll be able to like pound out the lap times a little and gain some spots back up. I'm pretty okay in the race, especially with just playing with a controller, but I'm not the best at it either. So. Especially when I have a set that's practically even out for both the super speedway and road course portion. So yeah. Honestly though, while we're heading up on the banking now, let's say though, this year's 24 Hours of Daytona was actually pretty entertaining. I'll say that. Lots of good passes, and congratulations to Wayne Taylor Racing and Cadillac for 4th in a row for Cadillac and 3rd win for Wayne Taylor Racing. They sold John pretty well, quite a bit, especially after having so many issues. That's practically a whole highlight of the whole race. I will say the big one I think has to be for the Corvette team. They set out to just survive the 24-hour race, and that's exactly what they did. New car coming into Daytona, as well as the entire season. We got 2 more endurance races going to be running, which is the 6 hours at Circuit of the Americas, and then before the 12 hours of Sebring for IMSA, they'll run the 1,000 miles of Sebring the same weekend as the 12-hour race there. Okay, we're starting to catch up a little bit to these guys. Ooh, almost lost it. A little heartbreaking. Alright, we're starting to keep up with these guys, so that's pretty good. I'm actually shocked that during the 24-hour race there was no rain whatsoever, because usually it decides to rain at Daytona sometime during the night.
Fastest first sector you've done so far. Great stuff.
Alright, so the rain should be clearing up any minute now, I'm pretty sure. Oh, excuse me. I think around halfway, 10 minutes is when the sun should be coming up, so yeah. I will say, when it comes to the morning in this game, the morning time is always so beautiful. I did not plan that. Yep. Oh, take it already, please. Oh, we just lost a spot doing that. Me not paying attention and then just cut the track a little bit. Yep, that's always nice. I at least try to get 3rd back, because we're in the draft right now. Coming around the Aston Martin, that's not the one class that she'd be in right now, is in the GTE class. Oh, got a little bit too much speed. In the wall a little. Oh, I'm about to run off track. I'm just gonna give it back. Oh, maybe? Am I? I can't tell what's going on. Oh, hello. There you are. And we aggressively just took second in class, I guess. Okay. Did not plan for that, but we'll take it. LP2 cars aren't really making any moves up. Usually they're just like zooming around the high bank or zooming around the track and like back to us in no time. Well, sometimes. I shouldn't say all the time. Okay. So, oh, rank's starting to stop, so it's, is it? Kind of looks like it.
Okay, we've got some pressure coming from behind. Start thinking about the fence.
Not really pay attention to what's going on. You know, just break the draft a little so they're not getting anything. You know, they're quite a bit of ways. But yeah, I will say that out of the whole, out of everything there, the big one had to go to Corvette with the whole 24-hour race. It did so good. The Ford team, they still have the typical Corvette log, which is nothing new. But they set out to survive the 24-hour race, and exactly what they did. And they were even in contention for the winning class as well. I think what really gave it to him though was the Ferrari just blowing a tire and then dropping down to 5th place. That's, I think, what really guaranteed Corvette the 5th place or 4th place in class, 16th overall. But overall, not bad. I feel like they still got some kinks to work out.
First sector. That's your best split time so far.
Do have some kinks to work out, and I'm sure once it comes back to Sebring, though, I think they'll be able to fight for a win, if not even at some other race. I'm sure a lot of people looking at the Corvette and was like, oh my God, it's still stupid. I want them to go back to the front engine. Hey, listen, it's not bad. A Corvette is still a Corvette, alright? Oh, I did not like that shift. Oh, Aston's coming after me. Speaking of Aston Martins, oh, track's starting to dry out. We gotta start taking a cooler line here. Cool these tires down. Track's starting to dry out. It stopped raining. Oh, I didn't realize my wipers were even on. And the car behind's got a draft. That's okay. We'll give it to him.
That's your fastest lap in the race so far.
I'm pretty shocked that when it came to Aston Martin, both their cars were practically gone, like during the nighttime portion of it. Like, I didn't catch the wreck with the first Aston Martin, but that was pretty shocking that they did for their first race out, and they managed to lose both cars that entered into the race. Whoa, I'm a little loose. Just flying through the grass there, don't worry, doing a little mowing. A little nighttime mowing. Did you really just do that? Oh, and I'm cutting the track a little. It's okay. You run the top side, keep these tires a little cool. I will say, I wonder if in the next Project Cars game, like wet weather physics and dynamic weather will be a little bit fixed in this, because while it's somewhat pretty good,
That's your best second two time
it's still
so
not
far.
very realistic. I will say that. I'm trying to think here. It might be too early. Also, I'm surprised the sun is not set to rise yet.
So far today.
Yeah, we're starting to lose spots. So I wonder if we should try risking it. Oh, hitting the other. Hold on, ears itchy. Ears itchy. Okay, there we go. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna straight up risk it. It can either go both ways, or it can go terrible. Either go good or it can go freaking terribly. Or we just get spun out by the BMW. I think that's what it was. I was now back in the GT3 traffic. Jeez. Freaking AI are just aggressive all of a sudden for some reason. I don't know if it's because of the sprint race or what. I'm gonna come in and pit early and pit for some slicks. See if we can't get a little bit of a let's give me a number on the field. Actually, some of the cars are coming in for slicks too, as well. It looks like. Fill up the car a little bit, just why not? Put a little weight in the back. I wonder if too in the next Project Cars they'll make it so like the rules will be for applied for what track and class you're running as well. All right, let's go.
Ready? Go! Go!
Let me draw my traction control real quick. Got the LMP2 traffic going by. Take it easy coming out of pits. Don't know what the track is like. The slicks on. All the other classes will be wanting to come in for fresh tires or for slicks.
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes. I think the sun's starting to come up. It looks like it's coming a little bit morning. Alright, gotta be careful. I had to just sit down in first gear. I gotta stay in the dry line the cars are made. See if we can't gain a little. We'll see. While I'm thinking about it, speaking of prototypes. I read an article before we started recording this video of how Roger Penske was trying to get WEC and ACO, I guess, to convert, or IMSA to converge the prototype, it was trying to talk him into, or talk people into getting the converging the two classes even before the whole LMDH whole deal going on. And I'm surprised that they didn't try to decide to already, because the whole deal with going to this Daytona Prototype International was to get it so that the cars would be more like the LMP1, LMP2 class cars, and I think are able to compete a little bit with LMP1 a little bit. I don't know if the LMP2 cars that run, like, say, Asian Le Mans or running the WEC are different to what are running IMSA, but
we're expecting some wet weather any minute now. We'll keep you posted.
We just got out of wet weather. What the hell? I don't understand this game. But yeah, like, I'm surprised they didn't try to have, like, Daytona prototypes run Le Mans as well, and ooh, shoot, to run Le Mans and see what they could do. So I have a feeling they could compete for overall win and compared against the, like, LMP1 cars. They have the downforces. They have the same downforce pretty much. They have practically just as much horsepower as they would with a hybrid, with just a naturally aspirated or turbo engine. So, like, why not? Like, I would have tried it, like, way before the idea of getting a little loose there. I would have tried it long before the idea of the whole Daytona or LMP Le Mans Daytona hypercar whole deal going on.
Blue flag, don't hold them up, it'll just cost us time.
Alright, so how bad our strategy get us? Pretty sure really bad. None of the other cars are pitting. Track isn't really drying out as much as I think, and that as well as the wet weather coming back in again. Why, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just ready for a new Project Cars game, that's all. I think the PlayStation 5 is supposed to have, like, force feedback or something like that, is what I've heard. Like a more force feedback type of deal going on with that. So I'm not entirely sure, don't quote me on that. So I wonder how it would be like playing a racing game on a controller. It'd probably be, I don't know if it'd be harder or easier.
Your best sector 2 time so far.
Yeah, this might be a lost cause, I'm pretty sure. Cars aren't coming into pit, so I'm pretty sure we done messed up. The track isn't really drying as much as I thought it was.
5 minutes remaining.
Oh, hold on. As soon as I say something, LMP2 cars are starting to pit. Got a GTE car up ahead. GTLM car up ahead somewhere. Why do I keep doing that? Stop taking the carousel and freaking the horseshoes in turn or first gear. So I might be able to gain some spots. I don't know if I'll be able to get back into the GTE field The GTLM fuel, I should call it. So I'm pretty sure they all have theirs set up to just take tires and done. I took fuel, tires, and then did some repair because that's my default setup for the Corvette in this game. Three minutes left. It's still kind of messed up. I'll have to like do some like testing and see what it's like, or see if I can get it right a little bit for the next videos. For next videos like these, like 24-hour, 12-hour races. Getting into some traffic, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's going to be enough to get back to where we need to be. Especially with 3 minutes left. But look at that beautiful morning sky. That
3 minutes to go.
it's the one really thing I find that I really love in this game here. Is the amount of detail it takes when it comes to the sunrise and stuff. Coming down correctly, 2 minutes left. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to catch any other cars, aren't I? Also, I really hope in the next Project Cars game they kind of laser scan this a little more, cause it's pretty bumpy, more than it should be in this. Especially that you have like the places where the hydroplane in the like places that where it should really seem to hydroplane. I'm gonna get a freaking draft of this car. Get a little bit more daylight, I'll call it a day. I should have put it up to 20, but yeah, that's my bad. Ah, look at the sun getting up in the stands. Ah.
A new personal best. Great job.
Yeah, this might be the last lap. We're gonna finish dead last again. Not the way I hoped for this to happen, but I just ended up getting spun out a whole lot of times, as well as trying to strategize. And it seemed that didn't really work.
1 minute
Or I
remaining.
hoped to. If this is a longer race, I'd be able to catch him no problem. I'm gonna at least catch this car and won't be dead last, please. The high banks are starting to dry out a little more, but trying to stay a little bit more in the dry line, see if I can't help out a little bit, but it doesn't seem like that's happening much. No, don't get me cut the track.
Sector 2 time so far today. Great stuff.
I can turn my lights off probably. Is this last lap or I got one more? Pretty sure this is the last lap, ain't it? Nope, one more. Whoa! Oh, we just messed up. That did it. That did it. Alright, so last time I'm gonna try to push it a little bit, catch this Mercedes. Let's see if this will work. Probably shifting all the wrong places. Oh, we're gonna catch him. Come on. Oh, I kind of forced it, but we got it. See if we can't hold it. I'm gonna run the top so he can't get the draft and see if I can't get a run off the turn. Oh shoot, we might have to let this LMP2 car go. Actually, I think he's finished the race, so I'm pretty sure we could just let him wait for the banking. Alright, you can go now. I'll give you the low side. I'm gonna catch your draft, alright? There we go. Alright, well, we got 31st. Not really the way I wanted it to go, but we couldn't keep the pace up, boys and girls and potato genders. So there you go, the quote-unquote, well, pretty much 50 minutes of Daytona. Yeah, so not the way I really wanted it to go, but that's good enough for now, I guess. Yeah, I really like Daytona when it comes to the road course. I like that and all that. I still like the oval and all as well, but I will say though, one thing I really want, I think, like, one thing I could really see happening, and something that maybe project cars can have the opportunity to do, especially since you have like historic Spa, Monza, Le Mans, especially the 1967 version of Le Mans, or yeah, 1971 version, sorry, of Le Mans. I feel like they could have do the opportunity of like adding like a older version of Daytona as well, like one without the chicane, because like I know it's be weird because it's the same layout and all that, but like I feel like the project cars can have the opportunity to do that, because the only old school tracks of Daytona I've seen are in like NR 2003 with the 1970 something version of Daytona, but you can't race. You only race the oval. Where's my pit stall? Right there. And you got a Acura in it. In the pit box, but the only like old versions of Daytona I see in games or simulators are like in NR 2003 with the 70 something version of Daytona, but you only race the oval. Excuse me. You have the 1960s version and Grand Prix Legends. I've seen that. I've seen a person do that, and I see the mod that somebody did with that game, with that simulator, and it's pretty dang good. I'll say that. Like, it is hella good, because it's more of a fog effect, but they get it dark enough to where it looks like it's at night, and yeah, and you can race like sports cars from like the 1960s on there. I think it's a mod though. That's the thing though. But and the only other like, but that does have like a old school feel of Daytona, and like it doesn't even have the chicane whatsoever, and that's pretty good. I think it's even the port, like the old layout where the international horseshoe was a little bit, like getting to it was a little bit longer, I do believe, and of course you had no bus stop chicane on the back straightaway. That wasn't added until 1985, 86 or so. And then, of course, the only other version, old version of Daytona, which I think is really good. Probably one of the best old school versions of Daytona you could have is the 2007 layout of the Daytona International Speedway. And if you go watch iRacing on the oval, they actually get the bumps pretty right. And it just shows just great racing. Just awesome racing. You get both lines going. You get that sense of feel, even with a Gen 6 or like, Gen 6 and Xfinity and like the newer style truck series. You just have that old feel of old like stock car racing when it comes to the old high bank version of the old unpaved version. Yeah, I could see like Project Cars maybe adding in maybe the same layout as like Grand Prix Legends. If there's a mod of an old school Daytona for Project Cars, let me know, because one thing I'm gonna do, I got a new gaming computer that I'm gonna be recording games on soon. Speaking of Le Mans, I will have a bit of a surprise video for everyone for that one. But when it comes to Daytona, I feel like Project Cars can add like the one from Grand Prix Legends, or they can add like a 1970s version. Maybe an 80s, with or without the bus stop or chicane. I feel like with an 80s version, they could do like 80 to 85 without the bus stop chicane, and then like 85 to 90 with the bus stop chicane. Because the bus stop chicane was a little bit longer than what it is now. For those who don't have it seen what the old Daytona version or Daytona layout was like. But anyways, that's my little 20 or 50 minutes of Daytona. 2020 Daytona 24-hour Rolex 24 was all done. We got one more year of the holy hell, goddamn GT3 car just finished 10th. I just realized that. Okay, I didn't pit it. That's why. I guess I should not have pitted, but oh well. But yeah, 2021 will be the last Daytona 24 hours of Daytona with the DPI DPI version of car prototypes. And so yeah, can't wait to see what the rest of the season will do for racing and all that. And I'll be uploading the rest of the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order series. So I'll go check that out. I'll try to leave a link in the description if I can. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more content. I'll be doing another video Le Mans related here pretty soon. For a little something. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. Have a good day.